Welcome back to... I'm doing a Star Wars video for a change, and if you read the trailer, you know what I'm asking. I'm asking the question, what are the chances we will see a Force Ghost Qui Gon Jinn in the... Give me a second to angle this a little better so I'm looking more at the camera. Force Ghost Qui Gon Jinn in the Obi Wan standalone movie. Now, it still has not been 100% confirmed that we are getting a Obi Wan Kenobi standalone solo film. But it's all but confirmed at this point. It is. So, assuming we're getting it, what are the chances that we could see Liam Neeson's Qui-Gon Jinn show up as a Force Ghost? He did it in the Clone Wars. Granted, I think there were circumstances around that, but he still did it in the Clone Wars. Now the question is, why would he show up? What makes you think he could show up? Well, if you remember Revenge of the Sith, and I know you do, like, because it's a prequel. It's like, yeah, and it's probably the least bad of the prequels. So if you remember that, Obi-Wan, or Yoda said, "Go to Tatooine, you will. Training I have for you. An old friend has learned to communicate from beyond the grave." Qui Gon Jinn, yep, basically. So Qui-Gon pretty much learned to communicate from beyond the grave. You also see in the Clone Wars animated series where he does that as well. Basically, Obi-Wan was not just looking after Luke and not only in hiding, but he was training in the Force, training to commune with the Force, to be a part of the Force, which is why he transcended it. It transcended basically his physical body when he died. So the question is, and he was basically, you're going to learn a bit from Qui-Gon too again. So I think it would make 100% sense, if that sentence doesn't sound weird. Makes sense to see a Force Ghost Qui-Gon show back up. Or Qui-Gon Jinn show back up in the Force Ghosts. Now, the question is, how would you do it? How would you do it effectively so it actually has a punch? Because, let's be clear, not like most people, there are people who like the prequels. In fact, there's a lot of people who like the prequels. But if you're going to go a majority standpoint, the majority of people don't. But there's things out of the prequels people liked. And I think Liam Neeson falls into that gray area. He wasn't bad, he wasn't good. I think he was just something that people were like, okay, he's there. He was Obi-Wan's master and he died. All right, that's cool. But apparently, if I recall, I wasn't at Celebration last year, obviously, but when they did Celebration, did like a tribute to Carrie and unveiled the first Last Jedi trailer, like Hayden Christensen came out and people were like, yeah, he's back, whoa! It's like, so clearly there's still love for the prequel, and even like the people who didn't like the prequels, a lot of them acknowledged that it wasn't the actors' fault, and they did the best they could, and there's some good stuff from the actors. I think that if you what it has to be essentially is that Obi-Wan has to be at a low moment, not like, oh god, I can't do this, I need your help or whatever. It's just like, maybe he's more, and maybe he's if you again seen from the Last Jedi, spoiler, when Luke goes on the Falcon, he's kind of just reminiscing a bit, and he's just looking at the dice and just, yeah, I can imagine a scene like that with Obi-Wan, who's just, it's like, how can I do this? Like, just looking at himself, something really bad's gone on. It's like, can I do this? Can I do this? Like, of course you can. And it's like, and then you just see kind of like how Yoda appeared again. Kind of like how, Yoda appeared in that scene in that thing where like how Yoda appeared. I don't think you do it quite like that, because then you're tapping the well in the same part. You got to do it in a slightly different reveal, but I still imagine that could be an effective reveal. So I think if I were to put it over under it, I'm going to go... Now, I don't think it's 100% guaranteed. I think there's a good, strong chance at it, but I don't think it's 100% guaranteed. If I were to give the over-under on this, do I think it's above 50%? If I were to go with my gut right now, I say yes, but not a huge... I'm going to go 55%. I think the majority of me is saying yes. We're going to see at least some nod to Qui-Gon or some reference. Maybe Obi-Wan's got his lightsaber or something like that. Which, I mean, granted, we never saw how... It would explain where Luke got that Kyber crystal from Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon's old lightsaber. Granted, but maybe it wasn't working anymore, but... because it just maybe it wasn't maintained for so many years. But Luke decided to use parts of that and parts we found in Mos Eisley, as we learned, to make his lightsaber. So it's possible he still has that lightsaber. I mean, I don't know for certain, but who knows? Yeah, but I'm gonna say maybe 55 to 60% chance that we're gonna see Qui Gon Jinn Force Ghost in a Obi Wan standalone movie. But hey, let me know if you think differently. If you do, that's cool. Put in the comments below. Let's chat about it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Ideas for who to win, Star Wars, Superhero Magic, what if, anything I do on the channel. Put that in the comments below as well. I'll get to it at some point. Got Dragon Ball Super later tonight. And I've got box office and a what if for tomorrow. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you folks next time.